Try to make your golf game better? How about a golf product review? We got a good one for you. Let's go outside. We are outside as they made me come for this review, thanks to all of them behind the scenes. So DriveZone sent this lovely package over to us. We're gonna take a look inside the box like we always do some demo work with it. Apparently there's a lot of pieces that are inside here. So let's take a look. First of all, the packaging is pretty darn good. There's the main pad, which we need to talk about. There's a lot of side pieces. There's a small bag. There's a lot in here. So first up, there is a tray for storing golf balls that's on the side. Not a problem there. There's a QR code for setup. Thank you for your purchase. So there's actual QR code with some information on there. We'll test that out later on. Then there's a toolkit bag. It looks like there is some brackets to hold this down to the ground, 2 different tee sizes, and 4 of the angles. I forget the actual term, but you attach these to it to work on the actual stroke that you have with the clubs. And then from there, there's a bunch of these pads that are on the inside that we're going to talk about. So let's assemble it, put it together, and talk about how this darn thing works. Okay, so we're actually down on the mat itself. They say it's about 4 feet by 5 feet. So 4 feet this way, 5 feet long, plenty of standing room behind you. There's really nothing back here for some couple extra holes that you could put one of the tees in. There's actually a couple holes here that could probably do the tees. The most important part, which we'll talk about, is this empty slot right here. So first of all, you're going to get some inserts. This is one of the highlights of this. There is the rough. It actually has a tee slot as well in there for the rough. There is normal fairway, one of those. And then my favorite, and this is probably the most important, this is the trainer for working on your actual golf swing and the stroke. What it does is when you go against it, it actually shows you the stroke itself. So when you put it on there and you're actually doing the stroke, it'll show you where you hit. And the goal is that you don't want to do hooks and slices, and you learn as you start using it. It's pretty darn impressive the way it works. It's consistent. I've seen and tested this once earlier before I took it all out just to see if this piece actually worked right. These is an interesting, let me zoom in. It's an interesting little reverse knobs on there. So we'll actually get some golf swings in just a second. But how do these work? So all you do is we talked about this lovely slot. Just snap it into place. It really isn't even snap, it just fits in. So it's foam. What I'd say if you're gonna be outside, mainly somewhere, if you have a nice patio or something, you could set this on and be perfect test driving. If you're gonna be out in the yard, definitely use the hooks that come in the bag. It's an important key part of this. The hooks will keep it flat, mainly what's been rolled up in the box for so long. But 4 of them come. There's the 4 that come in the bag, so you can actually drive these into the corners, or you could actually use the holes that are already here to hold it down even better. Then the tee sizes, as you saw, we have 2 of those to practice with. So 2 tee sizes, and then these. These are for the swings. So these have Velcro that sit on the bottom. They have Velcro slots here, and what you can do is put them at whatever angle you need, whichever you want to do. So what happens is you not only learn about your swing being straight across on the bottom, but also here consistently. So as you come through and hit this part down below with this pad, you can also then know if you're hitting these or not based upon what they do. So I really like these, and there's 4 of these for each corner, depending on your swing. If you want to prevent your hooks and your slices, you set them up at the top parts there. So what we'll do is we'll set up again, and then we'll take a few swings. Okay, the wind's died down a little bit, so maybe we'll get a little luckier this time, and the ball will go flying away before we even get to hit it. That was one of our problems a few minutes ago, so we took a little break for a second. Plus we lost the ball. And as you can see, even though it was a light tap and it was a low drive, it actually went right up the middle, which is awesome. So the goal is when you're using these, and I see one of them flip, there we go. So go ahead, keep that pad in place. Use your tray for the balls if you need to, the extra ones. And then keep practicing. You could put in the actual Velcro dividers as well. Put them in place. So we've looked at the pad that actually shows you how your stroke looks. Let's put another one in. And you can put one in that's a fairway. We can actually put one in with a tee if you want to, which they fit in very easily underneath. I like that. Different height tees. They snap right into place. You can use it with or without the tee, but if you want to work on that. So what do we think overall? I really like this kit. I like this set. I like the interchangeable ability of this. I like that it comes with different height tees. I like that it comes with the markers for the sides. I like it comes with a ball holder for your carrier. If you're on your back patio, this is fantastic. If you get a bunch of the plastic golf balls hitting the yard. I like that it actually has, bring this out the rough as well, which is really good that you have 3 interchangeable ones. Of course, the one that shows how your swing is fantastic. That one's even better. Past that, great kit, great value. You can anchor it down if you need to, get off the slopes. It's one of the things I noticed as well, but it's part of playing golf, right? You could be on a slope or a hill or a straight fairway, so either way, but it is great for patio use as well. So overall, highly rated from us so far. It's durable, by the way. I forgot to mention that. The thickness of this is really good. This isn't any thin material. The box is pretty darn heavy when it came. I forget the actual weight that it had on there. 7.5 kilograms. 7.5 kilograms was the weight that came. You can see the thickness on this part as well. So go ahead and get yourself one of these and start practicing your golf, getting ready for spring.